Say man, hey man, it's your boy Dude out Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have an edge enforcing Bulldozer. Okay, it's not a secret anymore that I would rather have a tall build over a small build, or a tall build over a short build, however you want to put it. But if you look at my channel, you see that I rarely go under 6'5". You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not knocking the smaller builds. It's just that, you know. The taller builds are better for me, better to me, you know what I'm saying, if I had to pick. But, of course I make all kind of builds, but I will start making more like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3" builds, because I know a lot of people out there play on those type of builds, so be on the lookout for that. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to point guard position, but we ain't going 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", we're going 6'6", man. You know what I'm talking about? 223 on the way, 7-foot wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the finishing. Now with the finishing on this build, we do have some close shot, and that's at a 70. Now if you want paint prodigy on bronze, go ahead and take it up to a 73. Y'all know how I feel about that. I'm not necessarily pushing the issue on that paint prodigy when you talk about a guard, but if you go to the center position, yes, I would say at least get it on bronze. For the layup, we're gonna go ahead and take that up to a 71. Or it's gonna go to a 71, and we do get physical finisher on bronze. For the driver dunk, we're going to take that to an 89 so we can get Pro R1, Pro R2, and Silver Posterizer. Now, if you want to add some cap breakers to this build, you can get it to a 93. So you get, +1. So you get 5 of those, so you can use some of your cap breakers and get your driver dunk to a 93. Okay. For the standard dunk, we're just going to go with a 45. That's a bare minimum for me. Maybe a 40 on some builds, but a 45 is kind of ideal for every build. 45 and up. As far as the post control, we didn't do anything with that, but it did go to a 45 on its own. So moving right along to the shooting on this build. As far as the 3-point shot, we did max that out at an 83. I think that's more than enough to make shots on this game. But if you can't make shots with an 83 3-point shot, then go ahead and take your wingspan down. But when you take your wingspan down, your blocks suffer, your steals suffer. So there are things that, and your rebound. So there are things that, when you take your rebound and your wingspan down, you just have to make up for it in other areas. So with the 83 3-point shot, we get dead eye, we get limitless range, we get shifted shooter all on bronze, and we also get set shot specialist on silver. So you should be able to make shots with that. Now I'm not saying you can, but you should be. We have a 70 on the free throw, and the mid range did go to a 73. You can change that if you want to. But as far as the playmaking, a 76 pass accuracy is really good for any build. I don't care if you're the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. A 76 should be able to get the job done. Now, this is a game, so sometimes, your passes be coming out like beach balls, but, a lot of times you do make good passes with the 76 pass. As far as the ball handle, we're going to take that to an 86. That's enough to get us anchor, assassin, unpluckable, handle for days, all on silver, and we will be able to get strong handle. For the speed with ball, you can do a 75 and leave it right there and get silver lightning lunch, but we did take it to an 80, so that way we can get just a little bit more pop, when we dribbling. Now with the defense on this build, this is an edge enforcing build, but I didn't go too high on the interior. I just took it up high enough to get what we need to get, so that's a 60. Didn't worry about having post lockdown on this build. As far as the perimeter defense, we did take it to an 85. You can take it to an 87 if you just want to get your perimeter defense to a 92, because you do get a +5 with 5 cap breakers. So take it to an 87 and then add your 5 cap breaker. That will get you to a 92 if you want to do it that way. Now with the steals, a little bit different. You take your steal to an 85, you still can get your steal to a 91. That's a tongue twister right there. So you can get +4 with 2 cap breakers, so that puts you at 89, 90, 91. So you need 4 cap breakers to get your steal to a 91. Now with the block, we do have that at a 78. And the thing I love about having the maxed out wingspan, your block is that much better. Okay, when you have maxed out wingspan and a 78 block with high vertical, you will be able to get a lot of blocks. And as you can see, we will be able to get silver high flying denial, and we got bronze paint patroller. Now with the rebounding, we added a little rebound on the build, took the offensive rebound to an 80, and the defensive rebound is a 67. So you will be able to get some rebounds. Now you could get that to an 82, if you just add the cap breakers to it. You get 10, you get +19 on the is that an 80? You get a 67, 77, 82. No, I'm tripping. You can get to an 86. Okay, you can get to an 86. You get a little bit more than an 80. Okay, so with the speed, we are going to take that to an 85, and the agility is an 83. Strength, big strength on the build, 85, and the rest is on the vertical at a 78. So feel free to change what you want to change. That's totally up to you. But let's get into the shades up, because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we got Stephon Castle. We got Steve Francis. We got Baron Davis, and the Bills are Edge, Force, and Bulldozer. Okay. Now let's get into the cap breaker. Like I said, you don't need cap breakers, but if you have cap breakers, that's just better. Make it even better. That you can, make the build better than what you see it at right now in this current state. But I try to make builds that you don't need cap breakers with, so you can go out there day one and be able to play just by adding the attributes to your build that you see here. Now, like I said, you can get your dunk up to a 93 if you want to, but you have to put one on your vertical, so that puts you at at an 80. Excuse me. If you want to go 87 on the perimeter and then add 5, that'll put you at 92. You can do that. You can add 5 to the steal and get to a 91. You can do that. The passing, if you just want higher passing, you can get a plus, let's see, 79, 81, 83, 85. You can get to an 87, so that's good too. Okay, but it's up to you on what you want to do, but that's the build. I'm out of here. Charge.